Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin's. We're back for another edition of PauLInstaMyooin's personal best opinions on Pokemon. So for this edition it would be about just Onix. The moves for Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. First of all, Rock Throw. Rock Throw is a 50 power, 90 accuracy, physical rock type move. There's no special effect, it's pretty much the basic of all rock type attacks. And then Tackle. Tackle is a 35 power, 95 accuracy, physical normal type move. It's different power and accuracy in different generations, but it's always a physical normal type move, and it doesn't have any special effects. It's just the basic of all normal type moves. And then Sandstorm. Sandstorm is a 100 accuracy status rock type move, and pretty much what it does is it puts the weather effect to Sandstorm on the field for 5 turns. And pretty much what's really great about this is because rock, steel, and ground types, they get their defense boosted by 50%, so it can be very helpful. And then there's a few, I don't think there's any extra effects. I'm trying to think of them, but you can look it up if you want to see. Anyways, then Screech. Screech is an 85 accuracy, status normal type move. And when this lands, whoever uses against, it'll harshly lowering their defense, so it'll lower it by 2. So it'll mainly be good for the physical attacks being tackle and rock throw. So in the parentheses here, it says have slam instead of tackle, and the reason because of that, with your attacking moves, you really don't want it to have under 90 power. Like with the whole status moves, like I said, Screech has 85 accuracy, I'm completely fine with that. Status moves, they don't have to be at least 90 accuracy, but I recommend all your attacks be at least 90 accuracy unless you have the certain things that I'm going to say. So pretty much what Slam does, it's an 80 power, 70 accuracy, normal physical type move, and no special effects, so it's not that great, but it's better than Tackle. So if you're wanting to have something better than Tackle, definitely go with Slam. But pretty much only have this if you have a Pokemon that's able to lower the evasion of the one you're wanting to use the low accuracy move on, because lowering in a Pokemon's evasion pretty much makes it to where your moves have better accuracy. But obviously, when a Pokemon switches out, any any stat boost and stat drops that were on the Pokemon, when they switch out, it resets. So you got to be careful about that. And you can also boost the accuracy on another Pokemon and then use the move Baton Pass to pass over the effect to the one who you want the accuracy to get boosted to. So that's another method. Or you can just risk it, but I recommend you have those kind of strategies. But anyway, then for Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Now the only thing different here is actually instead of Tackle, you just straight up want Double Edge. Double Edge is 120 power, 100 accuracy, physical normal type move. And the only bad thing about this is when you do damage, you'll take a lot of damage as well. So every time you attack for this, you'll be taking damage. So yeah, it's just powerful, but you take a lot of damage too. But anyway, then for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White. So same things here as the moveset, but you actually, in the parentheses, you want to have Stone Edge instead of Rock Throw. Now what Stone Edge does is 100 power, I believe it's 100 power. Yeah, 100 power, 80 accuracy, physical rock type move. And this has a high critical hit chance. Instead of it being the normal critical hit chance, which is 1 in 16, it's actually 1 in 8. So, yeah, it's only 10 accuracy under 90. So if you're able to get that upgrade, definitely it's way better than Rock Throw. It does double the power, and the effect as well is great. So anyways, then for Black 2, White 2, XY, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. Lots of different ones here, actually. So instead of Screech, what were the other ones? Yeah, Screech, Rock Throw, and what was the other one? It was, I completely forget. I don't even know. Anyways, oh yeah, I guess it was just that, and then instead of Screech, you'd have Dig, and then Rockslide instead of Rock Throw. Yeah, I don't know why I got so confused. But anyway, the new ones being Rockslide. Rockslide is a 75 power, 75 power, 90 accuracy, physical rock type move. And not only is this a great attack, but pretty much it has the 30% chance to flinch whoever uses it against. Now, how flinching works, a Pokemon can only get flinched if they don't go first in the battle, like their turn and all that. Pretty much what happens when you get flinched is that your move gets canceled out. It says you flinched and can't move, so pretty much whatever move you're trying to use that turn, you just don't use it. So yeah, pretty much cancels it out. And like I said, if I didn't already say it, it has a 30% chance to flinch with Rockslide. And then for Dig. Dig is an 80 power, 100 accuracy, physical ground type move. And how this works is you go underground, dig underground for one turn, and you come back up to attack. So I guess it could be good for like dodging stuff, but also it also has some really scary effects too. So if you're underground and the move Earthquake, Magnitude, I think Earth Power as well, any of those kind of moves that like absolutely shake the earth, the ground, actually would do double the damage to the Pokemon in the stage of Dig that's like that they're underground. So it can be really scary. So you gotta be careful when you use this move. And then of course like wait a second. Um, that's not correct. That's clearly not Rock Throw right there. That's Rock Slide. So let me change that. Technical difficulties of PauLInstaMyooin's. Anyways, yeah, Stone Edge instead of Rock Slide because it's just better. Even though Rock Slide has the amazing effect, still, you know, power is power. Anyways, for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, the only thing different here is instead of Sandstorm and Dig, you actually want Earthquake and Screechback. Earthquake is 100 power, 100 accuracy, physical ground type move, and there's no special effect about it. It's just a very commonly known powerful ground type move of all time. So anyways, yeah. And then for Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, it's both the same effect for the item, but in the older generations it's called a Pink Bow, and the current generation is called the Silk Scarf. So it just boosts the power normal type, boosts moves by 10% by the one that holds these. But anyways, yeah. So for Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White 2, White 2, X, Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. For offline, you want the Life Orb. Now, what the Life Orb does, the one who's holding this, the power of their physical and special type attacks get boosted by 30%, but it's like double-edged to where you do damage to yourself each time depending on how much damage you do. So you'll be doing a lot more damage, but all your attacks, you're going to be hitting yourself as well afterwards, after you do the damage to the whoever you're trying to do it to. But anyways, then for online, the rule about online is when an item gets, a held item specifically, gets used up in online, you actually get it right after the online battle, so it's pretty sweet, especially for items that take a long time to grind like the Focus Sash. So what the Focus Sash does, it pretty much makes it to where whoever's holding this, if they're at full health and they would have got one-shotted, they always live at 1 health. So it's a very good one to not get swept and everything, have a better chance of winning. As long as you don't get flinched, paralyzed, frozen, asleep, or just miss whatever you're trying to do, then you'll be able to land it. You'll be able to land it, so yeah. Anyway, for Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, online is the same item for the Focus Sash, but for now, the offline, you actually want the Normalium Z. Now this can apply to both Double Edge and Screech, because I believe that's in, let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it's in this, right? Let me just double check so I don't just make a fool out of myself. Oh, I actually don't have, okay, no, it's just a Double Edge then, okay. Alright, never mind. So anyways, yeah, Normalium Z mainly just for that Double Edge, just so you don't take recoil. Or I mean, it's just to make it more powerful, because Onix is a ground and rock type already, so he's gonna make the attacks stronger than Double Edge anyway, so you might as well just power Double Edge up. That's why I had the Normalium Z. But anyway, then for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, there are no held items. So anyway, the ability. Now there is 3 total abilities, I believe, for Onix. This is one of the basic ones that I chose, but the other basic one is Sturdy. It's pretty much just the same thing as a Focus Sash. You'll live on 1 except for it's like an ability instead of a held item. And then the hidden ability, what is the hidden ability? I feel like it's something like with the Sandstorm move, like an ability that only works in the Sandstorm. Or if I'm just completely forgetting. I don't really know, but anyways, y'all can look that up. But the main one that I care about is the one that I chose that is the best for Onix, that I would say, is the ability Rockhead. Now this specifically is for the move Double Edge that I have on it. So it makes it to where you don't take damage from, you don't take recoil from your attacks. So yeah, it pretty much makes it to where Double Edge won't make recoil. So yeah. So mainly I guess the Normalium Z would just be only to make Double Edge super powerful. And then just not miss, of course, because Z moves don't miss. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. So if you enjoyed, if you'd be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon, as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, then feel free to. Link is in the description down below. But anyways, I've been your host, PauLInstaMyooin's, and Goodbye.